At the heart of Star Labs, a revolutionary experiment takes a disastrous turn. The ground shakes, lights flicker, and an explosion of energy tears through the fabric of reality. In seconds, the impossible becomes visible. Multiple versions of Earth emerge in a distorted vision. From the smoke, familiar yet different figures appear. The Justice League, led by Superman and Wonder Woman, must act quickly as realities are colliding, threatening to destroy everything they know. Superman watches, stunned, as an alternate version of himself crosses through the dimensional rift. This other Superman, clad in a black suit, stares menacingly, radiating danger. Diana, Wonder Woman, battles a darker version of herself, wielding a cursed blade. As chaos spreads across the city, Barry Allen, the Flash, realizes the problem goes beyond the visible. The collapse of dimensions could be irreversible, and time is working against them. As more alternate heroes and villains appear, Batman enters the fray. Using his detective skills, he uncovers that the epicenter of the collapse is at the core of Star Labs. Amid explosions and unstable portals, the League realizes they must join forces with their own counterparts to stop the collapse. But not all visitors are allies. Some dark versions of the heroes have their own plans, forging unexpected alliances and betrayals. While Diana faces her corrupted self in a fierce battle, Superman and Batman race against time. Flash enters the unstable core to try stabilizing the portal, but is attacked by an unexpected villain, a reverse Flash from another reality. The fight is fast and brutal, with lightning cutting through the air. Outside, the city slowly falls apart as realities overlap, fragmenting the line between dimensions and destroying the fabric of existence. Superman confronts his black-clad doppelganger in a battle that shakes buildings. Every punch echoes like thunder. The other Superman, consumed by darkness, reveals his plan. He wants to replace the current reality with his own a twisted version where he reigns supreme. Amid the chaos, Diana cries for help as she sees a portal pulling innocence into another dimension. Time is running out. The League realizes that saving one reality may mean sacrificing another, creating a moral dilemma among its members. Batman, ever meticulous, devises a risky plan: reverse the dimensional core's polarity. But the issue remains. Someone must sacrifice themselves to hold the portal open long enough. Flash, exhausted and wounded, volunteers, but Diana stops him, determined to save everyone without losing anyone else. As debates rage, another rift opens in the sky, spewing destruction. An army of shadows emerges, led by familiar figures in monstrous forms, escalating the chaos. Batman, ever meticulous, devises a risky plan: reverse the dimensional core's polarity. But the issue remains. Someone must sacrifice themselves to hold the portal open long enough. Flash, exhausted and wounded, volunteers, but Diana stops him, determined to save everyone without losing anyone else. As debates rage, another rift opens in the sky, spewing destruction. An army of shadows emerges, led by familiar figures in monstrous forms, escalating the chaos. An earthquake shakes the city as the core reaches peak instability. Buildings collapse, streets split open, and citizens flee in terror. Superman, resolute, uses all his strength to hold back the destruction, while Batman works feverishly at Star Labs. Diana, fighting enemies and portals, rallies all allies to protect the civilians. The world is literally on the brink of collapse. Desperation grows, but the Justice League stands firm, united in their mission to save the uncontrollable. The sky lights up in a spectacle of light and shadow as heroes and villains join forces. Flash runs at high speed around the core, creating a centrifugal force. Diana, leading the warriors, fights to protect the process. Meanwhile, Batman monitors everything from control, ready to activate the device. Time is critical, and any mistake could doom them all. The structures of the multiverse fragment, but a spark of hope shines on the horizon. Suddenly, Reverse Flash strikes again, sabotaging the plan. Flash collides violently with him, creating an uncontrolled vortex. Superman and his doppelganger clash once more in a titanic battle, while Diana is pulled into a portal. She grips her sword, fighting against the void. The situation seems lost until a ray of hope emerges. Flash realizes his sacrifice can save reality, but at the cost of his own existence. Flash, in an act of bravery, sacrifices his life force to stabilize the core. He runs beyond his limits, creating a ring of golden light. Superman, finally overcoming his dark adversary, pushes him back into his dimension. Diana escapes the vortex and rescues the remaining civilians, while Batman activates the device. A blinding explosion of light fills the space, obliterating the chaos and bringing fragile stability to the dimensions. When the light fades, the chaos begins to subside. The dimensions slowly stabilize and the portals start closing. But the cost was high. Flash is gone, pulled into the vortex he helped contain. Superman, Diana, and Batman look around, exhausted but relieved. Earth is saved, but the price of victory hangs in the air like a silent shadow. The pain of loss is evident, but hope still lingers in their hearts. Superman, sorrowful, promises they will find Flash, no matter how long it takes. Batman analyzes the data and discovers small dimensional fissures still remain. Diana, determined, declares that the League must stay united, ready for any new challenge. The realities may have been saved, but the scars of that day will never be forgotten. Each member carries the weight of sacrifice and responsibility, yet they move forward, determined to protect the universe. As the sun rises, illuminating the devastated city, a mysterious figure watches from the shadows. He holds a glowing device, something akin to the dimensional core. His smile is enigmatic. The danger may not be over. New threats arise, and the balance of realities remains fragile. The Justice League barely has time to recover, but a new battle looms, demanding they be ready for the unknown once more. In the League's meeting room, Superman, Batman, and Diana prepare to rebuild the world. The heroes know the battle was only the beginning. As silence takes hold, another fissure opens in the distance, and a distorted laugh echoes. The danger persists. And so, the Justice League remains vigilant, ready to face whatever comes next. For in the vast multiverse, battles never truly end, and heroes can never rest for long.